Is it working? Hey everybody,
Here.
what's going on? How's that for a weird background? Let's do a little, 4 people, we'll do a little sound check. Who do we got on there? I'm wearing the microphone and we're outside so we could have some wind.
We could have people screaming in the background.
Sound is good. Okay, so
great.
we'll wait a second and then I'm going to do the disclaimer. So, we're at a fair and we are not responsible for what strangers do around us.
Yes.
Okay? So, how else do you say that? I think that's it.
That's the best way.
I think it says it all.
Yeah.
So we've got lots of stuff to lots of swim spas. You're going to have some funnel cakes. Actually, I'm a sucker for the mini donuts. And this weekend, I will definitely have a bucket of mini donuts.
Oh, nice.
Not a little, I need the...
I know you do.
Or like 4 bags. I'm not sure. But the bucket is the easy way to do it. Kenny Anderson, you want to be in our video? I'm thinking you pressed something you probably didn't mean to. All right.
So I know we advertise that this is a free-for-all in terms of Q&A. And apparently we got a ton of questions ahead of time.
Would you say like 20 times? We got about 20 times the amount of questions abnormal.
So we might have to do another one of these again.
Right.
And we did kind of pick and choose some to answer, and we will answer some of them live as well. But just in case you posted a question and we didn't get to it today.
The best way to measure donuts is by the bucket. I
Yes,
totally
Kayla.
agree. I totally agree. Those little mini ones, they come off, they're hot. It's amazing. My favorite thing here.
I just like the kettle corn at the fair, but
that's awesome too.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so hi from the Netherlands.
Netherlands, I crushed about 20 mini donuts on Tuesday night. Sorry, not sorry. Jimmy, I'm not going to be sorry either. I don't blame you.
That's awesome. So
North Carolina, yeah. Where's it? Everybody, where are you from? Where are you watching from? We'd love to see that.
If we get to a question that you posted or you submitted, we'll post it again in Master Spa's Facebook, or maybe we'll do another one of these in the upcoming week. So hopefully we'll get to as many as we can today.
Yep,
so.
Absolutely. And then you can always post on there later on, and we'll be in there tonight answering questions on there. You guys know that. Doing the best we can, okay? If something you don't want out in front of everyone, send a message. Just put on the top, on the top of the Facebook message that it's to Ben or Mary, and we get those too. And sometimes so many come in, we don't always see them, but we will, someone will see them and then point them out to us if we miss them, okay?
Still loving
what are you doing over there?
Master Spa.
Oh, don't walk in front of our camera. I will put you right on it. Kevin Wright. Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna call. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. So we've got Spooky Salem. You're not very far from here.
North Carolina.
New Jersey.
Wow, lots of people coming on.
Awesome. Tyler, I was like Tyler, Texas. That's where Cynthia. Awesome.
We don't have a Brian Phelps spa, but we do have a Michael Phelps.
Yep. No Brian.
Cynthia.
All right. South Carolina. This is awesome. We have, what did she say? Hundreds of questions. Hundreds of questions. We usually get like 10 questions. People don't take the time to fill that out, or they'll just put a comment on the little blurb that we do. But literally emailed in like 150 or 200 questions, which is a lot more than usual. Houston, Kansas City ordered the Challenger 18D. Nice.
Awesome.
Nebraska. Awesome. And what? Part of this is so fun for us to see where you guys are watching from, because we know your dealers. All the dealers. For the most part, we know that Mike Wright, West Springfield. Mike Wright, you're coming on here. He's not afraid.
You're right behind us. No, he's been on lots of them.
Who's that? Lurking. So yeah, we're sitting on the covers. So we're going to show you everything. We've got. What do we have? That's a S. No, that's a Deep, right? Oh, is it SC? Oh, it's on 4x4s. So we've got a TheraPool, we've got a Trainer 12, we've got a Trainer 15, we've got a Challenger 15, and a Trainer 19 here. We're going to show that. We've got hot tubs, we've got LSXs. There's an 850, an LSX 850. There's an LSX 800, 7.2s, 8.2s. It's all here, so we can kind of bounce around and show you guys lots of things. So if there's something you really want to see, put it on there. Hopefully we'll see that message, and might be able to show you what you're actually looking for live, which would be really neat.
Sarah Murphy, fill that hot tub.
What happened?
She said, help, haven't filled my spa yet.
Sarah,
fill it up.
Fill her up. Trainer 19 coming soon. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, the Trainer 19. We'll pan to that and show it to you. And you know what? Just pictures and videos. that just really don't do the swim spas justice.
Yeah.
They're so gorgeous. They're so beautiful looking, and the lights and the fit and the finish are gorgeous. They're really neat. When people see them live, you know, in their home, in their yard for the first time, they're blown away, that's the fun part.
Do I need to use stain and scale every week like I do my clarifier?
No. No, that just goes in on the fill up and it gets the minerals and the junk out of the water, and then you're good to go. You just want to clean the filters a couple times. You don't have to do that. There was, let's see.
Hi, Kim.
Kim, is it normal for the cover to leak a lot? Why haven't I filled it? I don't understand the second part.
That's why I haven't filled it.
Oh,
she
that's
didn't
why.
fill it because the cover is leaking.
Oh, fill it up. I mean, they leak if you have the cover sitting out there in the pouring rain and there's no water in it. Water will get in there. That's normal. Mine always does. That's pretty normal because the wind is coming in sideways. There's little cracks. It's not, you know.
How do I contact you guys? Jackie, send a message on Facebook and just comment that you want it to be as a question for Ben and Mary.
Yep. Challenger 19
Just
delivery is a month away.
Ooh. Awesome.
Oh, Covana.
Oh, new dealer
from the Netherlands. Welcome
awesome.
Aboard. Welcome
We'd
aboard.
Love to come visit
yeah,
sometime.
we'll come visit. Awesome. That's great. Congratulations.
Maybe you have some.
See.
I can't see the rest of it.
It never works for me.
I don't know.
It's not working at all. You have to see
the
more.
Momentum Deep, I'd like to see this one. Unfortunately, we don't
have
have
a momentum.
the momentum. We just have a Trainer 19.
The Trainer 19, which is pretty similar, just the separator is going to look different. Instead of being clear, it's going to be a solid wall. But we'll point that out to you. Okay. All right. Let's get rolling. You know what? It's funny. It feels like when you guys pop on there, it feels like we know you guys.
Yeah, I know.
So I could just like sit here and
I know,
BS.
I'm just watching you all come on.
You know, yeah, we're mesmerized by the questions in the comments. pH is always low.
Mark, did you? Let's see. Did
Yeah,
you
I feel like
ask
that's one of
this
the questions.
question?
Is it somewhat normal? pH up never seems to work. Well, I will tell you this, Mark.
You need to check the alkalinity first. A before P.
That's right. I'll tell you
I
what,
know,
you listen.
I
She
listen.
listens. The doctor is right. You got to start with alkalinity, otherwise you'll chase the pH and chlorine forever.
Right, so get your
Okay.
alkalinity right first, and then work on the chlorine.
We'll straighten your alkalinity out.
And then the pH.
All right. Let's see.
Say hi to all the folks in the dealer group.
Spas and more.
Hi,
my man.
everybody.
My man. All right. Okay. So what are we sitting on here?
This, I think, is a
Let's turn this around.
Therapool.
Yep.
Therapool 13.
Therapool 13. What's that over there?
Trainer 12.
Trainer 12. Oh, I had this backwards. I'm gonna come down here because that's like a terrible view. Mary's feet. So this is the wrapper that these come in. I don't know if you guys ever saw this. It's like a boat shrink wrap. That's how they come. And now these are cut open because we're showing them. Okay, and you can see product stacked. We did not get in there and clean it out. This is how it is. All right, Therapool 13. And it's big. Doesn't really do it justice. If anyone has any specific questions. Ocho Rios and Edison getting hooked up this weekend. I hope you do. This is a Trainer 12. We're walking in between. It's like a car parking lot, walking in between them. Trainer 12. Looks great. The covers. No cover lifters or anything on here. These are not installed yet. So it's like a parking lot. We will receive the Trainer 12 next week.
Nice.
Perla, that's you right here. Trainer 12. Beautiful. Trainer 12. That's how they come. Everything listed on there. Really neat. All right, then we got some. These are just hot tubs over here. I know we get the most love on the swim spas, but man, this is how our company was made. It was hot tubs before swim spas. So lots of stuff here. All right, Precision 7. Beautiful. You want to go inside?
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. We're going to go in there and everybody's going to run away from us.
Right.
Let's go see Mike first. You want to see the office where the magic happens? All right, let's go. It's facing back this way. You'll get on there, don't you worry. What are you doing? Put your pants back on.
You scared me.
This is the office. This is our beloved Mike Wright. Wave. Look at him. Why are you red?
You scared me. Hey guys. Nice to see you.
This is the boss man, Mike Wright, our beloved Mike Wright, and our fancy office. All right. So we'll go take a walk up to the front of the fair. Cloud cover. Neat stuff, right? Oh yeah. Kind of slow foot traffic today. It's got to be the weather. Okay, Craig Osborne, chlorine or salt water? Chlorine. Chlorine, no salt. We'll void your big beautiful warranty. Mike Peters, how are you?
Hey, buddy.
All right, what fair are we at? We're at the Big E, Massachusetts. All right, The hot tub things product that was recommended is both pH and alkalinity up. How do you separate? I've never seen that one before. That specific chemical. Mine are separate, so that I can't say. But just buy separate products. All right, you want to take a look at the 19?
Yep.
Up the stairs. Trainer 19, dual temp, 60 inches tall. Big and beautiful. So from up here, we're up on steps. All right, so now, you guys are all pretty much pro level on here. By looking at this swim spa, that should tell you which one it is, or at least in the right series. November can't get here soon enough. I hear you. And the water looks amazing.
Hope mine are awesome.
Yep, awesome. Then, so this, what we got here, this is a Challenger 15. That's the Challenger control panel on the exercise side. Then you've got, hi Mary.
Hi.
The Trainer 19. Gigantic and amazing. Then way over there, you can see the Trainer 15 behind the boys. All right. Should we show some hot tubs?
Sure, yeah.
Tom Hazen, Trainer 18 deep. Don't have one of those here.
We've been emailing back and
Yeah,
forth.
I was going to say this.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Don't fall down the steps when you're watching this.
You don't.
All right. All right. So we never have all this stuff. So this thing, you can't really tell, or maybe you can. This is a hot tub, and it's gigantic. Okay. This is your Balance 9. So anyone who has a Balance 9 on, or forgive the dirt, this is a fair. Actually, it's fairly clean. Amazing 8x9 hot tub. Fantastic. We'll kind of run around and do a little preview.
Sure.
What tub is this, Mare?
That is the Balance 8.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All right. It's big.
It's a lounge, so it's a Balance. It's 8x8, so a Balance 8.
Do you think that seat looks like it's pretty good?
Oh yeah.
It does look pretty good. Actually, it looks good right this second.
And then this is the Precision 8, so it doesn't have a lounge. And just remember, we're at a fair, folks, so it doesn't look too pretty right now.
that thing got some love in there.
Yeah.
All right.
And then this is the Precision 7, so this is 7x7, and it does not have a lounge.
Sue Elkins Wyatt, I have a Therapool 15. Are those not too common?
Maybe it's a Therapool 13?
Sue, are you in the UK, or is that Therapool 13? Question mark. like I'm voice texting. Balance 7. And everyone on here, you recognize these names because what we did was we put out here on the floor, the ones that just, they sell a gazillion of them, okay? Balance 7. Mike doing a bang up job on all the water.
Oh yeah. Is the video feed frozen?
Doesn't look like it is from here. Carly, I would use the strips if I was going to use anything at all. I don't think I would bother with all the digital stuff. All right, here. You know, but I mean, they've made some strange things over the years, but Sue, where do you live? And did they, like, anyone in Indiana could have ended up with something that was from Europe. Things happen, Mayor. They make some crazy stuff. Ask, you know what, Mayor? Find Tonus. All right, so this is an LSX 850. Look at that seat. Doug, you think the Twilight 240 is not common? It is extremely common. Years ago, when we were in Florida all the time, that was like the #1 most sold. Yeah, Therapool 15 is available in the UK.
Oh, okay.
I thought that. Who wrote that? Jan said that.
Okay.
So what happens is, once in a while, if you live in Indiana near the factory, and they'll take something, and you guys, you got to understand, they can make anything into anything. They're amazing. So they can take a Therapool 15 with a Euro spa pack, put our spa pack in it, and then install it and put the warranty on it. It's all set. Bought at an expo near Indianapolis. Yeah. Came from the factory in Fort Wayne. Yeah, Sue, you have what's a UK Therapool 15. It is extremely uncommon in the US. In the US. So, and I don't know how common it is in the UK, but I knew, I thought I remembered that and thought that I had heard that. That's right. Okay, spinning around. Oh, I'm sorry, I knocked you. I almost knocked Mary over. Turn those neck and shoulder jets on. Truly torture seeing these spas and knowing my Challenger 18D Pro is almost a year away. I hear you, Kenny. Neck and shoulder jets, anyone? How about the foot jets? Let's rock some foot jets. Foot jets, neck and shoulder jets, Twilight 7.2. All right, Mare, what's next? I'm gonna video you. You're on camera now. They're crazy.
LSX 900?
Show me.
This is the most crazy swim spa or hot tub that we make.
It's almost the size of a swim spa.
It is almost the size of a swim spa.
LSX.
The most amount of jets, the most amount of pumps. Features.
LSX 900. Look at that
amazing.
seat. I'm gonna pan around here. Double calf jets, lights everywhere, neck and shoulder seat, extreme therapy seat. That is my favorite seat in the LSX series. Absolutely, by far. I love it. There's no seat that feels like that seat. All right, amazing. Oh, you know what? We never have an open cabinet. This is awesome. Okay, so you guys want to see this? So this is a Twilight 8.2. Probably in the top 3 bestsellers. They probably alternate though. Sometimes they, 1, 2, and 3. So what you got here?
The fair action.
All right. That looks like my Twilight series. I'm sure it does. Mike, where's my spa? Mike, do you think I know where your spa is? I don't. All right. All right. Someone wants our help. All right. Oh, we gotta show this baby. You never hear this tub. All right. So this is actually one of my favorite smaller tubs.
Kevin.
All right, Mike Wright. Mike Wright, pull that cover off of there, please, sir. I'm not sure he normally would have complied that easily without giving me a hard time, but since he's on camera, he didn't have a choice, did you there, buddy? I'm not looking at I'm not looking at the tub. Nobody's focusing on any hot tubs here, Mike.
700 right here.
All right, LSX 700. Gnarly tub. 7x7, crazy neck and shoulder jets, lounge, double calves, my seat, extreme therapy in the 7x7. You don't see that tub, or we don't anyway up here. We don't see this tub very often, so when I see it, it always strikes a chord, and the performance of it is amazing. So the 7 and 8 footers have the same pumps, but the 7 footers, it's got a little less water and a little less distance between the jet and the pump. So the jets tend to be just a little bit stronger, and the performance in here is amazing. So yeah, 700, amazing tub. All right, love the reverse molded jets. 8.2 is awesome, loving my 8.2. Still waiting on.
That's a good question. When adding the chemicals, do I run the spa?
Yes.
Jets?
You want to answer?
Yeah, sure. So it is a good idea to have the jets running for maybe about 15 minutes after you put in your sanitizer, just so that it kind of circulates through the water and it off gases before you put your cover back on.
I was just going to say cover open, cover closed.
Yep. So cover open, let it off gas for maybe about 15 minutes or so. That's usually a good idea.
So actually it's actually a good segue into this. Once in a while on swim spas, you'll see a little bit of surface rust on the stainless steel that's above the water line. And what that's typically from is from the space between the water and the top of the cover that seals in that air. And if you don't off-gas that chlorine, you'll have that little corrosive air in there, and that's what causes that. So I actually recently learned a trick that's really neat. All the little metal surfaces, Mike.
Yes.
They use clear nail polish. They put it on there because there's going to be times where you're in a hurry, where you just slam the chlorine in there and close the cover and go. And if you think I haven't done it a million times, of course I have. So when you see that stuff, just the more time you can off-gas that chlorine, the better it's going to be. And if you take the time to treat it with a little bit of that clear nail polish, what a brilliant idea. I was absolutely thrilled when I heard that. It tickled me.
One of my questions is answered. The jets are loud. The only jets that are loud are the out of water neck and shoulder jets, because they're out of the water, so the water is coming down out of those jets, so you hear the splashing. But you can lower each one of those jets. I'm going to show you. This seat right here, you can just turn these jets off completely, so all of the power is just coming out of the back jets, and you won't hear anything. So.
Mike, I don't understand that. Who J Dan Gum?
I don't know about that one.
Moving on. All right. Do I need to turn off the pumps when turning the diverter valves? If I don't, it feels like I'm going to snap off the handle. Jimmy, good question. You know, once in a while you'll grab a spa and it's really hard when the pump are on, and sometimes a same spa will be super easy. So what the official recommendation is to turn the pump either way down. You know, if you have a 2-speed, turn it on to low and it'll turn easy, or turn it off and it will turn easy. So I tend to turn the pumps off because you could break that diverter. Okay, so I would turn it off. Although, you know, lots of people don't. LSX, I love it.
Yeah.
I agree. Always turn off the jets. Reduce filter cycle vibration noise. You know, there was another question about vibration, and it was heard. So if you have a pump, if there's a bad bearing, it'll be loud, and that's different from a vibration. If you have it installed in a way that a deck is touching it or something is touching it, the spa, when it's on, that vibration will send through. So I have heard of that. If something is touching, like if there's a deck built around it and it's really tight, you're going to vibrate that whole deck. That is possible even with the rubber isolators on the pumps. So just it's a little tough to answer without hearing it or seeing it. But I will say I think we've seen it all. We've seen it all. So it could be a vibration if something is too tight. So maybe take those boards off and router them down a little bit so you have a little more space, like a free floating situation. Or if you have a bad bearing in the pump, that's entirely different. The pump is going to need replacing. Okay? All right.
Yes, all of the hot tubs have a 15-minute shut off on the jets. It's a safety feature that has to be added.
Carly, we don't have any lifts installed up here, so I can't show you that. Let's see.
But if you go on the Master Spa's Facebook page, there are pictures that have been posted of people that have a cover lifter on that you could probably kind of sift through and see.
Let's see, and too high. If I bring it all to 100, I bring. Okay, we're not gonna. Okay, black plastic valve covers to stop from fading. Waterfalls on high now seem to dance from high to low bottom. I'm not sure what you mean. Are you guys getting caught up with the delays due to the supply shortage? Actually, we're doing pretty well. So lots of delays, lots of supply chain shortages, and honestly, just we've dealt with things that we never imagined we'd have to deal with. It's just been crazy. So we are, I'll tell you what though, I am super proud of. I mean, our board, our main guys, they are working like dogs, and we are proud of the work they're doing. It's amazing. Okay. Let's see, we have a Precision 8 and are wondering if there is a leak, how long would it take for us to realize it? Not long. You know, the water level will be down the next day. Okay, so let's not do too much of the service tech stuff questions because it's going to make everyone else want to jump off of there. Let's but
features or
features.
Questions about
if you have a service concern, go right into customer service on Master. They're amazing.
Or just call your dealer.
Or call your dealer.
And your service person
Absolutely.
will give you a call back.
And I'm not a service tech. I mean, I've just been around them for a while. I mean, I can fix them. We won't talk about that year in Hawaii with Kevin and I. Oh my God. So we rebuilt an entire Challenger twice. So it turns out Challengers with the VSP pumps don't like to run on generators, and you know.
So we do have a bunch of like questions that we got ahead of time. Do you want to?
Yeah, you want to go? Yeah. Let's set this up.
You want it? Okay.
You want to do it here?
Maybe go in the back. It's a little bit more quieter now.
I don't know. I like this.
Okay.
We can do that.
Maybe.
It's never gonna stand.
All right. So one of my questions is from Greg in PA. Chlorine or bromine, which is less trouble and which helps to keep the water most clear? So with the Master Spa's Eco Pure mineral filtration system, we recommend chlorine. That's what we've been using in all of these hot tubs here that you see that are so perfectly clean and clear. That's what we use at our warehouse Challenger 15. That's what Ben uses for his Challenger 15. It dissipates really well with the Eco Pure. You can use bromine. If you do, it just doesn't dissipate as fast. So we might recommend not using the Eco Pure filter. But we do recommend chlorine with the Eco Pure system.
I actually don't like the way bromine smells.
Yeah.
Reminds me of mothballs. I'm not a fan. And it's definitely more expensive. Let's see. All right. What is your... Okay, my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your... This is from Bill in Illinois.
Then we'll look at the Trainer 15 after we finish these questions.
Yep,
yeah.
You got it. Let's see. Bill, what is your opinion of closing our spa for the winter season? We are in northern Illinois. I would never close it in the winter.
Yeah.
That is the best time to use it. Please don't do that. You're doing yourself a disservice. Use it in the winter. They're efficient. They're made for the winter time. It's awesome. Enjoy. I'm going to give you a hard no on that. Or maybe not a hard no, a strong no. So for me, hard no. I would never winterize it. I would always use it in the wintertime. That's the best time. Okay?
Donna, the Master Pure shouldn't have a timer. That should be automatic. So I'm pretty sure that works automatically on the 18 deep. And if you have the Master Pure, that means you have the 24-hour circ pump. So that's going to run, you know, when it's pretty much when it's needed 24 hours a day, and the ozonator works automatically. And then Erica,
go ahead.
Anything larger than a 15, so 15, 18, 19, all of those swim spas come with lights. The smaller swim spas, like the 12-foot or the Therapole 13, there's 1 or 2 lights that are included. And then sometimes you could have had a lighting package that was added on to it. Right. So, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Carly Ann, I heard the wait time for a 7.2 when ordering from a show is 400 days. That seems very long. That is accurate.
Yeah.
That's it's about
current lead
time is about 13 months. Yeah. Let's see. Barry, actually. I can't see the full question, Barry. I'm about to sign for an LSX 800, but my dealer has made me nervous by contradicting themselves. They say all of the premium, I'm guessing, I can't see the rest of your question. Premium options are on hold because we cannot get them in.
So we can't even order a hot tub with any of the premium options now.
The order system won't accept the order, so they cannot order with premium options on there. Okay.
And that's kind of new. So if you had talked to your dealer maybe earlier this year, it's different. Like they've updated that recently.
Yeah.
So
it's been a moving target for us, and things are changing rapidly. So, okay, go ahead.
Maria in Texas, any recommendations for first-time water removal from a spa? What equipment is needed? So, if you have a hot tub, there is a gravity drain behind the cabinet where your pump is that you can hook your hose up to. However, a small sump pump will work much faster if it's just a hot tub. In a swim spa, you have to use a sump pump or siphon out the water to drain it. So those are pretty...
I always used a pump, and it takes a long time because there's a lot of water in there, and I don't have a huge pump. Most people wouldn't buy a huge pump. So what I do now is I actually do a hose siphon overnight, shut the breaker off, put the hose in there, get it siphoning, and just walk away and leave it, and come check it 24 hours later, and it's always ready to fill right back up. That's what I've been doing, so I don't have to, because if it's pump, you kind of feel like you have to watch it, and it's still a while.
Yeah.
So I've been doing the gravity, not gravity, but siphon.
Kelly, yes, that's on all of our products right now.
Yep.
The wait time.
Swim spas are about a month less.
Stacy, the barrier in the 19 deep is not installed. The 19 deep comes as one piece, so that is already there in place when you get your swim spa. It's not something that actually gets installed. So all of our swim spas are one piece. They're portable, they're not modular, so they all come as they are.
Okay. Okay. So, what do you recommend for an 18D swim spa when installing indoors? What kind of ventilation, dehumidifier? Mine will be 3 foot below the ground. Any other tips? Juan in Ontario. Okay, so, yeah, there's a couple ways you can do it. So, depending on which cover you're using, when you use the standard cover, it doesn't give off any moisture when the cover's closed. Okay, so you don't need to run anything when the cover is closed. When the cover's open, it's going to put, quite a bit of moisture into the room, especially the higher that the temperature is. But it's putting moisture in the room no matter what the temperature is. So let's see, in the first one we did indoors, I used to run a portable dehumidifier when it was open only, and then the regular air conditioning system, that worked great. In our warehouse, we just run air conditioning when we need it and open the door, but it's a big warehouse with super tall ceiling, different, all metal construction, totally different situation, and there's not, a ton of use in there compared to how many hours, in the day. One of our dealers, a big dealer in the Northeast, they do a lot of construction, and they like mini splits. So they'll put the room, together, and then they'll do a mini split and let that air conditioning system either set it on dehumidify or air conditioning, and it's going to remove the moisture out of that room. That would work as well. So I guess if it were me and I had a big room and I was doing an 18D in there, I would put a mini split system, and I would do a heat pump with heat and air, and of course dehumidifying, and then maybe a portable dehumidifier for the winter time, so that when you had it open, you could run the heat and the dehumidifier in the room, have the room temperature nice, and still get rid of the moisture, because obviously you're not going to have air conditioning on in the winter. Does that answer that question? I think I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably more than anyone wanted to know about
Carly, if you go on one of our previous Facebook Lives, Ben does a really great job of making the chemicals easy. So if you check back on one of those previous episodes, you can either look at it on Facebook or on YouTube.
Okay.
My next question is from Jim in Arizona. What can I use to take care of my hot tub cover? We recommend a 303 protectant. And you can get that at Home Depot or Lowe's.
Actually, I got it for the swim spot covers and then started using it on all sorts of other stuff because it's so awesome. Like our outdoor furniture is just awesome. Okay, let's see. Message you and still no reply. I require some touch-up paint or spray for my Down East Exeter tub, Pearl White.
I think that you might want to call your dealer on that.
Yeah.
We definitely
or maybe go online for that. Yeah, I don't think you messaged us.
Yeah.
The bend method is the way to go, Chris, my man. I couldn't agree. The bend method works. You guys making me feel good here. All right, my question. Can swim spas be installed in the ground? Yes, they can if they're done correctly in a vault. So you sink them down, pad underneath, retaining wall, and then deck over to the top. We need 3 feet around the swim spa for access to service. And there must be good drains put in the bottom of that vault, okay? And the reason is because rainwater, if it fills that vault, it'll submarine all your mechanicals and all your goodies, and that can get expensive to fix. So you want to do it properly, good drains, good vault, done very, very properly. The other thing that I will say is that you cannot emphasize strongly enough how proper the drains need to be. And I've never had an issue with any other type of install except for that one, so really do a good job. And if we get this call all the time, you know, people will call, do you guys install the swim spas? Yes, we do. Can I put it in the ground? Wait. So Master Spas is not going to do the vault for you. You need a contractor. It's going to be a site contractor of some kind who can dig down with a machine. They're digging down 3 feet, not 6 inches. And then they're doing a pad underneath, a brick retaining wall. It's a contractor that's going to do that. It's not part of the swim spot. It's not something that we make. And I will tell you that in my experience, depending on where you are in the U.S., you are talking about an extra $10,000 to $15,000 easily to do a vault properly. So just, it is a significant construction job, and make sure it's done correctly. You can always reach out to us, but the drainage is the most important thing. Okay? So yes, they can, but all the rest. Go ahead. Or
do you recommend a cover from Amazon to put over the cover? No. The cover is snow load. It keeps all your heat and moisture in, so that, no, you don't really
I actually think that would prevent me from going in it.
Yeah.
If it was too much, you know what I mean? Because like our covers, at the swim spot at the house, the covers work great.
Yeah.
It works. It's super. Takes 2 seconds to open it up. I think if I had to do another step, it would prevent me once in a while from actually using it. So it's unnecessary, and I would never do it. Okay.
Jeff in Nebraska asked, I got my spa in July. According to my maintenance schedule, I should drain the spa in December or January. Is that really a good idea to do if it's cold? 2 times a year. So we do recommend twice a year. You can do it when you want to do it. So if it's better to do it in November, do it then. If you want to wait until March, do it then. But if if you have a warm day in January or December, you can do it then as well. It's really up to you. It's not, no one's going to come and bang on your door and say, you didn't do it this month. So yeah, so it's really up to you.
Look at that. Lynn wrote vault more like 25 to 30 quote in Atlanta for a vault for a 15
foot.
That's high. I mean, obviously I'm not going to bash a contractor because you could be sitting on ledge and he's got to jackhammer that stuff out of there, which would be 30,000 on anywhere. So it seems high to me. I've never seen one that high, but I also don't know the scope of the work that you're having done, if you're doing deck work or if something else is included in there. But that's high. If it's just a standard vault, that seems pretty crazy. But although most jobs everything is going up, they can't get labor. You can't get stuff. Pavers are out of stock everywhere, so that could be part of that as well. Okay. Covermate 1 lifter be good for a trainer 15. Maureen, yeah, it will work well. I like the 3s with the hydraulic assist. That's what we put in. So it's entirely up to you. That's sort of a personal thing. I used what I like. and although I do have the benefit of seeing a lot of these. So let's see.
Shell, you will have to sweep the snow off. There is no moisture or heat escape, so you will have to sweep the snow off to open the cover.
Okay, let's get this question because we still got to show the Trainer 15. I have a hard time keeping my pH above 7.2. Any tips? Again, always start with alkalinity before you even touch the pH. Make sure your alkalinity is dialed in. Otherwise, you're going to chase the pH anyway. So you just need to keep on it. If it's dropping for some reason, everybody's water is a little different. So problems that other people don't have, and you're sitting here saying, "Geez, why is mine so hard?" Water in different parts of the country is different, and you just have to figure out what's right for you. But universally, if you don't deal with the alkalinity first, the pH will always be a problem, no matter where you live. Okay. Also, I get a clean filter message when I haven't used the tub. What can be triggering that? It's just on the timer. There's no sensor in there saying, I think this filter's a little dirty. I'm gonna send this message. It's just on a timer. Okay, so you can reset that, or you could probably turn it off too. I never tried to do that.
Yeah, Desiree, you can call your local dealer.
Kenny, that's right. Walking up the stairs. Trainer 15. Overfilled a little bit. Those jets are supposed to be out of the water, but that's okay. We were not nitpicking. You can see the protective cover coming up the soft tread. Want to turn the lights on? It's a little dark in this corner.
So you've got the seats in the back, the therapy seats, the therapy co for the stand-up therapy, and then up front you've got your swim jets.
I'm going to turn this around. Tom, I said, come on, Tom, let's take a walk. And he said, I'm here. So, Tom, I'm going to do that so you can see the whole thing. And the thing that's important for you to know about the Trainer 15, it is awesome and the #1 most sold swim spot on the planet. Can't go wrong. That's quite a track record. Okay, love the soft tread. Yeah, it really does make it punch. The soft tread is beautiful. Okay, we have questions? You want to sit here?
That's it. I think that's all of the ones that we have.
That's it. Good.
Yep.
Okay.
So
43.
if we didn't get to some of your questions on here,
there we go. You stand behind me.
We will get back to them tonight. We'll go through and answer as many as we can if they're relevant to us. And we will answer them here. Again, if you watch later, you can always post questions as well. And we know that we got a lot of questions ahead of time that we just didn't get to.
Yeah, there was a ton.
So we might have another
Put them in
Q&A.
the comments.
Yeah,
put them in the comments. We might need to do another Q&A. Not sure about the next live. There's definitely going to be one.
Right.
There might be something special going on for. We have to.
So stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that announcement.
Weeks.
It could be something that you've never seen before.
Right. Yeah.
Whoa. That's gonna
so
be
thank
something.
you guys all for joining us. It was great. Something different today, and we will see you in 2 weeks. We'll stay posted on when that will be.
Barry, you're awesome. All right, thanks guys.
Bye.
Always fun. Always, you know what, today it was fun.
It was fun today.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Different. It's always awesome to see you guys. We love the questions. Thank you for coming and spending some time with us, having a Claire at the fair. I like the donuts. It's the donuts for me. All right. I didn't forget, Sue, I did not forget about your t-shirt. I swear I